I have a good relationship with Jim Fassel, but that was one thing that was kind of like, you don't do that.
You're offensive coordinator at the Giants. It is, I think, nearing halftime. You suggest taking a knee. The then head coach, Jim Fassel, wants to go for it. Take it from there and kind of how the relationship was impacted by that.
It was a huge step for me because it was going to be where I got my first step to coordinate, to actually be involved in running an offense. Coach Fassel gave me a great opportunity. So yeah, in '99 I was the quarterback coach and then became the coordinator in 2000. And we had a good run, went to the Super Bowl. So it was later in 2002, and I know the play you're talking about. We were playing Arizona early in the season, and it was at the end of the half. We had 22 seconds, 18. It was one of those decisions, do you get in 2 minutes or do you just take a knee? But we didn't have the timeouts, and we should have taken a knee. And look, I can recall the decision, and I'm the play caller, and yet, look, as the head coach might say, hey, I want to do this, boom, well, here we go. And look, we had a turnover, Kerry had thrown an interception, and that happens. And so it wasn't a question over the decision as to whether we should or shouldn't have. It happened, and we ended up losing a tough game, a game that, we probably should have won.
And didn't you get blamed for the decision then?
So I'm on the bus afterwards, and you have that moment where you're just kind of unwinding, getting ready to go to the airport, and someone grabbed me and said, hey, they were just talking about the halftime play, and they were trying to dig and find the halftime play, and I was upset because when they asked Jim about it, our head coach, Fassel.
And they being the media?
The media said, whose idea? And I can remember the response exactly. He said, well, ultimately, I'm the head coach. It was mine. I gave the green light. He insinuated he gave the green light to it, and that bothered me a lot. I mean, I've got no problem if he said, hey, I'm going to just say you did this, but it was just the way it came out, and it was just I felt like that, and I have a good relationship with Jim Fassel, but that was one thing that was kind of like, you don't do that, and so it became a little strained, and yet not in a way where we weren't going to work well together, because we ended up, that was a tough year, '02, and very shortly thereafter, my mother passes away, I'm going to say in September, and then we have some challenges as a team. Look, Jim starts calling plays because
a week and a half after your mom passes, he strips you the
play calling gig. And he was very talented as an offensive coach, and so I was still, as a coordinator, with our staff, putting the plan together, but he did a great job, and that was challenging. There were two things going on. You get so consumed with, is this who we are, or is it what we do? And then all the while, your mom passes, and you're almost not spending enough time really selfishly grieving her death as you are worried more about your career or how this looks. That was a difficult time.